Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you about my April favourites. So April has been a great month for me. It was my birthday month. I turned 22 and it's been absolutely amazing and I can't wait to the summer. It's just getting nicer and warmer outside and that just makes me so happy. I'm definitely a sun child. I thrive in the summer, I thrive in the sunlight. It just energizes me so much. So I've got quite a few different favourites this month and mostly to do with skincare and hair care, and I'm just going to sort of divide the video into those sections. So I'm going to start off by doing hair care. So when I got my hair cut, I went to my favourite salon in Warsaw and I got it done there. It's called Maniewski. It's in Warsaw. Look it up if you are looking for a really good but not expensive, not really like crazy expensive hairdresser in Warsaw, and I definitely recommend going there. And I had heard of this brand before but I hadn't used them until my hairdresser used them on me there, and this is the brand called Davines, and I've seen them around Liberty and other places, but like I said, I haven't tried them before, but they only use the Davines brand in their salon, and this is the line called Your Hair Assistant, and it's basically developed by the guy who owns Davines. And this is the definition mist, which basically polishes and separates your hair, so you just spray it over and it kind of fluffs it up, but it makes it kind of piecey and like tousled and kind of messy-ish. So if you blow dry your hair and it's very like smooth and silky and you kind of want to add more texture, this is excellent. I do recommend it. And it's also really good against frizz, and if it's really damp where you live and your hair gets really frizzy, this is really good for it. And then the other thing is blow dry primer, anti-humidify and anti-humidity and bodifying tonic. So you spray this in your hair and basically it has little, it's like a kind of dry shampoo in a sense, because it has little powders that soak up water, and it basically cuts down your drying time for your hair probably in half. Now these are expensive, but they are worth it, 100%. I love these, and they're really good for your hair as well. They don't have any harsh chemicals that will damage your hair, and I mean, I have coloured hair anyway, so I tend to try to stick to things that are gentle. So I definitely recommend Davines. So next, for skincare, I have been loving the Dr. Brandt Laser Effects Bright Serum. And this is supposed to brighten, fade dark spots, even out tone, and basically make your skin look like it's brand new. And I have to say, I've been using this, so you're supposed to use this every day, twice a day. I've been using it mostly twice a day. I use 2 pumps of this over my whole face, morning and nighttime, just after washing. And I have to say, I have noticed a difference. And I don't know if it's because I've been having a really good skin routine, or if it is because of this, but I think that this has helped speed up the getting rid of pigmentation on my skin and like dark spots from acne and just generally nasty kind of blemish marks that I have on my face. So I definitely think this helped speed things up. And the next thing that I've been loving have been some makeup brushes. Now, Rosie Huntington Whiteley released a makeup line for Autograph for Marks and Spencer, and I have to say I wasn't like that amazed by the makeup she brought out, but I was browsing the makeup section and I spotted the makeup brushes that she has, and she sells, there's a set of 4 brushes, and there's a powder brush, an eye brush, a contour brush and a blush brush, and they're £28 for the whole set, which is amazing because that makes them like £7 each, which is really good. And I am obsessed with the contour brush, which I use as a blush brush, and the powder brush. Now look at the size. This brush basically covers my whole face. Like, I just go like this and I'm done. And it is the softest brush I've ever felt. Like, I touched these brushes and I was like, I have to have this. I need this right now. Like, that's how soft these brushes are. I can just sit here and just like do this on my hand like all day. They are amazing, and they're synthetic as well, so cruelty free, which is amazing. So big up to you, Rosie. I might check out some of your makeup. Next two brushes that I've been loving have been brushes from Morphe, and in particular I've been loving the fan brush. This is the Morphe M497. I've also been loving the crease brushes and the shadow brushes. This is the first set of brushes I've ever got from Morphe, and I'm really impressed by the quality, especially by how soft they are, even though they're synthetic, and also because they're so cheap. Like, I was wondering if they would compromise quality for price, but not. Clearly not. So I do recommend you check out Morphe brushes. I think you can get these on Beauty Bay. That's where I got mine. I got mine on Beauty Bay. So moving on to makeup, I have been loving in particular the e.l.f. contour palette, and this one is pretty much everything you need in one palette. So you've got your contour shade, which is actually really good because it's a cool toned contour, which I love, and I use this one a lot because it's a contour that shows up on my skin and doesn't make me look muddy. You've also got a lighter one for like really pale skin. I guess this would show up well if you're super fair. Then you've got a highlighter, which is kind of like it's not a shimmery highlighter, it's very finely milled glow highlighter. I kind of sometimes use it under my eyes before I go in my Becca highlighter. And also a yellow setting powder, so I use this under my eyes to set my makeup, to set my concealer. So I've been loving this, and this was £7.50 for this palette, which is really good quality. Next two things I've been loving have been blushes, which is amazing for me because I went through 21 years of my life never wearing blush, being like, oh no, blush is going to make me look like I'm hot and flustered all the time. Mistake. I was always either doing it wrong or I was just scared of putting on too much blush and looking like a clown. But the more I've kind of got into makeup, the more I've realised that wearing blush makes me look like I'm alive and not a corpse or a zombie, because once you even out your skin tone using foundation and then you contour and then you highlight, but then your skin is so uniform, especially because I wear full coverage, you can't actually get, like, you don't see that much of the skin underneath, so you don't really see like the natural shade of your cheeks. So I've been using two blushes that I've been loving. One is the Becca mineral blush in the shade Flower Child, and it's this beautiful pinky shade with gold shimmer. I think it's like a dupe for, well, not a dupe because it's not that much cheaper, but it's basically a replacement for NARS's Orgasm because they're very similar in colour, but I prefer this one because Orgasm doesn't really show up on me, it just shows up as glitter. And the other blush I've been using, which is an amazing drugstore one, which is the Makeup Revolution blush, and this one is in the shade Sugar. This was £1 at Superdrug. Going back to bronzers, I've rediscovered my love for Benefit Hoola. I haven't used this in a hot minute, and I was recently going through all my makeup and I was like, ooh, this is still, like, I've still got lots left in here. I'm close to hitting pan, but not yet, and I've decided that I'm going to start actually using the makeup that I've got before I buy more, which is easier said than done. And next, I've also been loving, also from Benefit. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with Benefit because some of their things are so hit and miss that I'll try something and be like, oh no. But then they have like one or two products that I absolutely love, like the Hoola bronzer and also this, which is the Gimme Brow by Benefit. And this is the darkest shade, medium deep, and I love it. I got this in a beauty box, I can't remember which one, but I am obsessed with this. I use it every day. It really makes a difference to my brows. Even if I don't go and fill them in with a pencil, I'll just go over with this and it'll be done. And then last but not least, my favourite has been a lip colour, and this is the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Beeper. I'm wearing it on my lips right now, and it's a beautiful dusky mauvey, dark mauvey pink, and I love it. I'm obsessed with Colourpop. So I've actually placed an order with them, and I'm going to do a video kind of going more in depth when all my things come. I'm going to do a haul video and also kind of talk about how I went about ordering these things from the US and what company I used to ship stuff over with, and that'll be a lot more informative than just this, but I am obsessed with Colourpop, and ordering them even through the US is much cheaper. When you think about, like, when you add in delivery and you add in like customs and stuff, it's still cheaper than going on eBay and buying lipsticks for like £12 people are selling for on there. It's just a massive rip-off. So I figured I might as well just bite the bullet and buy all this stuff online, and it did end up being much cheaper. They are super affordable. If you're in the States, then you have no excuse not to buy them. Each lipstick is $5. The satin lips I think are $6, and the eyeshadows and everything else is $5 each. They are handmade in California, they are cruelty free, they are amazing, and the pigmentation is just like nothing else. And I think that with this whole craze of the Kylie lip kits, which I did mention in my Kylie lip kits review, there are definitely much better brands out there that are more affordable, that have pretty much the same colours that Kylie does, that are just so much better and cheaper and just easier to get. Like this shade on me looks very similar to Dolce K by Kylie. So there's definitely across the board for different price ranges, but Colourpop is definitely my favourite. So that's it guys, for my monthly favourites. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. I'm going to be definitely posting a lot more often now. I've pre-filmed quite a lot. I've also changed my setup, so I hope you like it. I think it's a lot nicer than what I had before at my desk. And yeah, so don't forget to subscribe, follow me on Instagram if you are that way inclined, and I will see you all next time. Bye!